Yani junior free galamsey is illegal mining is rather. With the effort that the sector minister and his deputy Omoye no still galamsey.
Oman me ba won musisi na me ba me tisra wo bo Kwame Dinkra legend.
Yeah, legend.
Anopa me ko studio. Sina me kumasi.
O ti me kasa na wo hana.
O kasa me ba.
Okay.
O kasa me ba. Eti ba no pa me ko studio me ko chia no. Na man at the creator me bo Kwame Dinkra din na bi ne. Kwame Dinkra starting sentroju me you be ne ye toto fefefo. Ye ti na che pa. Na ho brase. And them ran tell me about why be. Oh man, it me choke a crabby, timber track also let Chini to me pussy at the cost say, oh, I pick a corner, I told Yanko, oh, young Kajam and one. Ne in Simuka, Prepreja, near the Pentoqua, just for publicity, say Bianco for Betty, now what to me, Mukams yet my trendy. I think that there are a lot of them in the system. SNDDH need mission is Fiawom. Na Yefamo Bra, nation building. No nation building and Yento, when you would to be Cassad, Cassidin do attend him when I said the minimum song. Near no nation building. No, into no, once again, no member legend, Kwame Dinkra, the opportunity Matima Nankasano. Happy birthday. Na mencha wunina. Na Oman, well, question that what they are hitting me, mum, na galamsey. Oman, me mum pa, they say, me person me brutally frank with ye, brutally frank with the nation, brutally frank with the government. Na say abano so betie me asopam dia. Man, make us say, as a nation, you are failing in the fight against illegal mining. Na ya areho, see it me feel sad. Man, share 2017 man penny. I can't abontain say, we put the presidency on the line in the fight against galamsey and as illegal mining. Me make a home bonabasopa. It bear 8 months and almost a year. Oh man, na so the niatio. Yenya publications say Ghana what I'm penny for crumpo kasa say stupidity level of insuo no abeba from kama ma fe de omu treat crumpo na omo enyusu sika kese enyusu chemicals kese ka bebre afe eye den ena ade no esa agiguye ya all of a sudden galamsey no sa tia te se o Ghana baby bia man eyeden o man panyi bayin within 6 years as I say fight against galamsey is launching the Ben Prince
stakeholder engagement media may say you can't reinvent the wheel. There is enough literature on side DSF the fight against galamsey. Yeah, subsequent government at least met me the Kwabaka met the fight or Rajo Mahama Ebreso. Ofeli poto. Ayi minister of environment Hassan Ayariga. Sorry, Mahama Ayariga. Mahama Ayariga nkasa me you know be I can me se me read here. Mahama Ayariga dan nkasa eji tumu ka say o man na feli. And we have to re-strategize. Eventually, we give up the fight against illegal mining. It's a task force. To me, and I said, "Go boni ding." To me, excavators are or mine or ashen Ghana, I seized Ghana. Oh man, and yes, and get to. Sa story no ho, literature no ho. You bet making kind. MPP buy your man penyaku for the cars asem no. Menam wajidie pass ye beti me ayi bibi. And pass so ye bibi, my casa express they say one day me tell helicopter ekwa about 6 regions as they say oh Ghana. Koshe baby o me galamsey. Ya kwa no obi ani ho ya pam obi afro no mo. That no president vanguard ne wo ho. Ya pam obi afro asase ne so about to we say ye di asase ni hwammo ya say asase you say ya mutilated the land. Ya tete asase na pansam no. Afi eye dey biem. Na womo no magyan omo nyina esa bese mu
omo ana omo nye galamsey omana obi mu tinkran woni masase bi ye galamsey wo so eso bi no ka say wo concession wo e bi tinkran woni ba bi galamsey wo hu forest kase bi adage se bi a wo hwe television eso tibi so man the boys e mo Land Cruisers Pajaros e mo firi Accra e ko enkurase e ko galamsey e de ba ama me say ba bi ade na duru no ya me say e bi o man pinye so ka say eye ye jai ba bi aduru no anye yi enti ye ko ye chi na ya ba obi Kofi Kinata beka ye ba bi me ya ponche the heart now if I'm all fan tani baby because baby adena ko ese apro atete oman hwe meme wo masase yesi asase na media ba yesi ye hu gold o mu dia gold diamond enchen na ka hu si ye hu nchen wo asase so a ya no se minerals ni bia enti no se abanji enti si ye hu se gold o masase so a yesi e wo se president ne de ma no yes on wo de okotum but about beya o man no edia adentra it is because say ehu hia security importance to nation building no e wo soro nti ne sesa de vice men kwam goda sa bidi akọ esa if you do asase na masase ye hu agudie no so de say aban dia na say aban edimi protect agudie dia then what na e ha adwen oman asam na e koso no eye akoye say Oma na wo munim galamsey yakura be no sese dodo na atiasim na wantisim sen because asuma si ye no DC kwache no police commander ko jai no adenti na nye lembele anasa henfa elembele
DC na
elembele DC wani district police commander dia boani e wo excavator ho ebe se no man wan ya twe na so me say eya no mo say oh Ghana for citizens in there will you rule a bit me a play. Or man a womb. But rules a bit me a play no. There were levels of rules in a bit me a play and a responsibility no. May as may send John de bit my car home. May also be a call like dog assassin so. That's a word to galamsey.
My main kai say like dog bad with us, you know,
na sasa or day catfish.
If I don't mind, what can say we catfish?
Not like in fact, catfish in the back on the opera. Hey, Jai.
Oh, baby, you feel man, quite a back on the so
what they mean to make
National Service, me tribe, it was good.
So, they no.
The whole kind of your problem.
Me want them na mo.
Oh man. Omwa. Na first kwa na galamsey. Eya de ye omotan. Ne conscience e bunu for say minya galamsey bi no. And na dodo na tiesim. Because when you punish no. Excavator, eja mobile phone de ahye bottom. Enna wakodro free o de free crime. Akodru kumase anante abu akwa afanka etoase afanka wie akotom asem de kodru esonu ese pocket obi ehu na excavator free pot anam guguru sadako wure kurase akose ngurem yes yente how are we okay me man can no crime and the year under review so we should be brutally frank with the system omampanyi call Asante region. One National House of Chiefs. A court nasi na omukasa. I told myself I say it to come to naught.
Omampeni anamunchuno.
Me say me adam me bisa me mpeni say me hu say ya frem panimfo akota conference center akota mansia akota he fa say ye beka galamsey asem. Omo nyina ni the people who are doing galamsey they know it. National security for people who are doing galamsey and if you ni one year galamsey illegal mining. National security for police for and for assembly members krobu for Ghana will be one year galamsey but me metmachi obi ya de tumi asebesa me nti obi etibo bi nkan kire say responsibility ni nyina e we nyina so say ye be public education look adia e nyina be public education ni sensitization ya na de share National Commission on Civic Education say we bia
I see
a crime yeah e was say aban no and that's why you responsible and me
Elvis.
See, I didn't hold man. I won't share that responsibility with government. I can't.
But you have a role to play.
What is my role?
And they say, baby, as illegal mine in Ekosiisen. Obe catch immediately. One I bought a crew by Nananom DC.
Haven't we done that? Kocheki ABC. Haven't we done that?
You are tired.
I'm not tired, but I time. How long must we publish it? How long must we talk about it? Nobody acts on it.
Elvis.
And you tell me, say we should share that responsibility. No, I mean share that responsibility. Act on it. Effect arrest. Prosecute. You're not telling me.
Elvis.
Oh. Mama.
Yeah.
Galamse ntokwa ni die. Me makan na mekan so say emre ba be hye ntokwa na se no. Ade ba ko pa. Me kan e say me de be measure say ntokwa na kuya na nkuye ensuo eni. Whether say ensuo na ni be ti. Se na etie dada no ana ebe san ye poto se na aye no. Nene uhwe mre ye hye ntokwa na se so uhwe se na ensuo na ni ti. Nene wo de compare na situation no aye west. Enti sa obi sa me se ntokwa no ye wini ya meka cho se failure because failure because se ensuo no eye nkwa ye de protect ye ho wonim se ensuo ni ho ye ntumi international we so ensuo ni ho nipa ntumi international we so ekro we mu se koba ne se ensuo short sisi a nipa be wu keke because ensuo ya de hu hia nipa dat ne papa enti se mra ba be hye ntokwa na se ye nim the level of pollution wo ensuo nani na one of the butake se ba kupa ne se ye protecting ensuo no na na me ne wo kase ensuo no situation kra no aye west than time e hye ntokwa na se a and there's no way I will bet me aka chem se ntokwa no ekoyi and enti na se nyina gitum se ntokwa na enkoyi na sankoyi a question is adena ye be siska in fact up to now onim say yeah the fight against Galamsey no we do it as a security operation you know the total amount ye di gu santokwa ne mu say up to now obi anka nkyere yen sanka bia ye be board the actual figure kyere yen say the fight against Galamsey ebedu and this is how much we spent now uhwe situation one hwe ni ya obebo obi asom because baby sound say na yakohwe sika bebrebe we dey go the fight against Galamsey mu now in a situation even worse than before then it's kind of the shegum di koye den and the other name sa because we have got to add additional resources but they be na me can say see Galamsey won I had to say enroboni edwa no sika wom and this also wo ko a one hour do mbesi say nim nyina say monkoko ntokwa na do na no one o mudi dwa no ebe attempt so memo mo adamudie na adamudie do na abeje sana Galamsey ntokwa na aye
ede ni nya kokuduro ede ji ade ai oman mu ni nyina eko atia say mpesi betu sana mo
they be say because any pan na odina koto wo so nkonye djuma any pan na odina koto wo so nye djuma no ni aketi a wutia na busumi no o hwe se wo djuma 30 years cry okohia Galamsey for no me ma oskese se na wo nchimi ana obema me kwan mama ye na o hwe sika na ye di mana the temptation so anytime say Galamsey ntokwane ya the strategy ni say na yakuma nroboni a ebe ye ding say ebe nya some success say nroboni ntokwa no ye target no from the campaigns one no mo share djuma na se yankata no en na target wo ba Galamsey ntokwane ye kono ye kochichi nkola na omo ye djuma o site be ye chi omo wi ahwem bia nkoso ma ye nkochi empanyimfo na omo te djuma na se echi NDC mre o kinkan ko internet obo penyimfo NDC mu a allegations about outside they were involved in Galamsey yen chi obi ya MPP aba MPP mu penyimfo dey aba out amanfo abobo mu ding news allegations news stories emo hina ya chi wo mu ba ya ka kire say over nipa over 100 and 200 dey dey o to jail sankrofo no mo to jail ni nyina no omo ye nkola na omo ko ye adwuma ye ti omo daily wages uchi sankrofo na enwuma no ontumi stop sa illegal uchi na adwuma ye ne a e kira wako han obi fofo de abesi ho entanto sa ye be ya adwene se
ye beye detail ehwehwemu ama ehunu say why no mu te adwuma ne hyan kaza who are the campaigns na ya target wo mu de ye hwe sikegu kwa because no excavator I do 2 galamsey o ma ni bonya skakto a e bi ko bete 1 million Ghana cedis ba ko pe nkola na ko chi o mu site o mu an le betumi ato sikafo akese tinkraya o mu no mu ya owners of those excavators. Now so you register excavator no all right, but say you see a chi excavator you nya hwehwemu nko bisa say ban say na excavator why na the owner ye hwehwemu ye chi boys na ye tumi nya hwehwemu say why kwa na owner of the sa assassin no mu ye enuma wo so why na ye dey no mu ye edwuma no. What
is the challenge? Among yourself de ho agim ana abloko the security agencies from acting and doing what is required of them. And I say, what is really the problem?
Me dey just on be catch them say amanyo say me hu no say adamudie je ne do.
Sikasem no.
Me di hu say ne do so.
It's honest and patriotic people to stand that.
Oh my hene. Me ne wo ha multimedia na me boa.
Yes, correct.
So multimedia Ashanti region. Omuni police for call a site.
Yes.
Video no wo ho.
Erastus.
Echo site. See ekochi illegal miners. Yes, soldier for Ghana soldier for abantu omo protect site no. Soldier ni omo ko tu no nipa ba ko no or free for reinforcement. Ama ni yonko mu ba bebu police for GGBBF police for nsem. Sa case ni bedu ene ewo video so ye the ama security agencies ni nyina. Sa soldier for na on bebu police for no GG o makade sa de no mba be chi omo so omo protect illegal site no. Investigative report near when why never court and it's a journalist that me call with police investigation now soldier fought me abebu police for report and about the any story all of me in charge of security they are aware not and then me wo ha yanti hu pupu ya bia say sa soldier for na abebu police for that site no and am we na twetia o me yanti bi yenti say de bia kokot na ka dem say galamsey ni ye ko galamsey ye ko yenimu a na opese miji tumu ana because the evidence is clear we no enye say obi na e kan e wo video so enkrofo nim wom e we enti no sa galamsey say na american say anya ya adwene say won omu ye esikafo akese won omu ta adwuma we echi won a omu sisa young people no go asase no say ko tu sika kokko mame na me nkoton na me nko jiska say yentumi nye ehwehwemu e ma ye nchi san krofo no end omu kokota and they say ye ko galamsey dia and they are gobbling here because wo be chi na djuma ye ne na e choba fofa djuma ni foforo dia ba it is a sia no one thing say ye be ya adwene say okay ya ntokwa ne yakwa ma ba sia no ye hu say sika na ewo sa galamsey business no et say enrobonedwa sika doso sika fa kese ewo sika omunya fi adwuma no sika ne soso it's easy for them so be influence so be mama for ademudie na se ne etokwa na se ko ne enko se se ana mama na ebeto enti na make say until say adwun say yes sa nkola na echichi wo mu no
e be jai people
na ya ko the real people mu she adwuma na ase na yetumi achichi wo mu de yentumi enko we so galamsey ntokwa no me obisamia make a kire say say a complete overhaul me jitu mu say si se me wasase e wo me krom na yesi gold wo na yesi aye aban de na meti ho na yesi aban am obi concession asase na media o na yesi aban de am obi concession so onu betu gold na ya yeti krom ho no mo no ye no sika kokko adwuma no ye kra ye nyam mfa so no ahoho na ba betu na omu di komi wo ya asase na omu sei no ye yesio na omu sei na ade na misu mi nkodie bi because me na meti krom ho
okay so
so be ba na nyina na be ba me so
a complete overhaul now the open
and then we need to look at me who be me say small scale mining anka the best thing be say who be me madwene say small scale mining ye nyemra say sa royalties na aban chie no ye nsisa mra no aban de enwo large scale mining small scale mining no ye make sure say only indigenous of assassina skakoko no wom no indigenous and from cooperatives na ye ma concession na de ma krom ofo no omu na eso omu tumi tu because ukrom na wu tu a na e catch us wo say nsuo we a e kina so kombedi wa obedwin ho mienu.
Okay, if it's message about hono mamema Larry Embremba san Larry Bebem no. Ghana is commissioner boy in Ekoko. Say if it is not on, it's not in, definitely. In Timesrel Efeniagro, you know, Efeniagro. Said the IO said the COVID econo on coy or the Tequanche ya a lot of the gathering at public spaces in Yamesremo will make sure somebody to me akatakata ayemo honene mano. And the way the Ghana is commission say me and I say Gordon and I say Elvis and I say Larry, what would Tina Ushibiano? But more than I went to man show Hoswa. One fat condom nine rat to say socks there and try cry go and $70 and try. Huh?
If it's not on,
yeah,
it's not
in. Say the Larry he didn't make us say San Moka.
It's hard to say it.
Yeah, Kokobo.
Yeah, as will be at me.
As will be at
not the Juma.
Larry Akwaba. Me name the other God, you know. But what is it? Only part the chair some come on only be wow.
And me when you wanna me can was my what the booth. And Miss Min who to trouble me and tell me booth.
Sa asempa nyonko no onja.
Asempa yoko.
Bate.
Aha. Okay.
Na you share dig akra mum.
God, so you're quite illegal mining. Larry, so how far?
I Mechia yetie for and those who are watching us on TV. So I think sir, I mean Galamsey fight, you know, it's not a lost cause.
Yeah,
I mean, what have we achieved? Oh my. Listen, the very day we failed to arrest Untumi over what happened, after now we issue statement. I think the Minerals Commission issue statement. Ministerial of Mines and Natural Resources. So issue statement. Minerals Commission. And so then Obisa said, "Where's my year?" And then that the company anyway, Akonta Mining is also, you know, replying, we kase, and then at the end of the day, Asemfo Fraba, and then we've all moved on. Do you get it? But me, I'm shocked, sir. The president told us, listen, he was ready to put his presidency on the line. Sir, if you're putting your presidency on the line and your party person, he has emerged, sir, he was deeply involved in this particular thing, and you failed to talk about it. I think that same week, the president was in Kumasi and met with Otunfo and Untumi sat in that meeting. He was with the president all through. Untumi was with the president all through. I don't know what happened, I mean, behind the scene, but for a man who told us that, listen, I am ready. So of our voice now, you might want to play it for our listeners to hear. For a man who said, I'm ready to put my presidency on the line. And at the heart of this scandal, the man who was mentioned as going into an area where he didn't have the lawful events.
Put in the argument, was a mature kratako. Kratana mature no. Baby, ana mepeno. A hono ni pasha siya kure ye juma waho. And the mesumi and say, me share him some betiasia and as a montiasia. At
what stage now? Oye party events party ma, is that correct?
We party ba.
Oye party ba, and then at what stage? And oye we government person, and at what stage oye we businessman? Do you understand? You can't be a regional chairman for the ruling party, okay? Whose president has put his whatever credibility online. Now who create kazena so be called the misumi kwakoyebi. It's like saying there's you saw somebody doing something illegal and there's something illegal there.
He was rather protecting the place according to him.
Protecting how? I mean, was that a statement that Minerals Commission issued?
That he had no right of
exactly
exit.
That is what we are dealing with.
But people were there.
If people were there now, but Mansi also supposed to be there. And so then maybe the argument should have gone back to Minerals Commission and said, listen, exactly. So everybody is sleeping on his duty. Everybody. I mean, I'm happy. Maybe another meeting we got the not say at the height of is it helicopter? Flew over a certain area, and now he appreciated the damage and clear on free area no more. I recall, sir, even under President Mahama also there was a similar incident.
Yeah.
I mean, they flew some guys over some way, mining areas and so on, including appreciating the level of pollution. There were Wager, Densu, and then Wager and all that. It happened. I recall President Mama was also quite committed to it. He spoke eloquently about it. At time Okwako Commission way water project we were Kibi. He described Kibi as the headquarters of Galamsey.
Exactly.
I recall the regional minister then, the lady, not a lady, I mean, Frimpoma or something to that effect.
Mavis Frimpoma.
Yes, Mavis Frimpoma. She spoke about it, eloquently. And then she was all over the place, taking journalists to that side, Kibi and all those environs to appreciate the level of Galamsey that had happened, the degradation. So out of that, I got to hear about the 3 water bodies, or Supong, Densu, and there was another one, Brim. Okay, Brim. And all that, I mean, all those water bodies that used to give people good water to drink, no more than it is a way, everyone's a Milo. Okay, no more than it's a Milo, we Milo drink and a cocoa drink. So this whole thing started, at a certain point in time. I recall President Mahama, President Akufo-Addo then saying, "A man for the ono oba betra Galamsey," and that he is not going to do that. He isn't going to do that. He said that. So that means there was a fight before. Exactly. So what Bana said, you had even moved further to put your credibility on it. When your party chairman, your original chairman, had gotten himself involved in such a thing, you don't go to a place like Otufo's Palace with a same man. At best, you tell him that, listen, stay away. Do you think this will happen under Jerry Rollins? You will move around with Jerry Rollins with that kind of thing hanging around your neck? When you put your credibility on the line.
No, but Larry, that meeting, no too funny hole.
Yeah,
yes, President Kumasi, we see a National House of Chiefs, and Otufu was not part of National House of Chiefs. He wasn't there.
No, he was there.
No, National House of Chiefs in there.
No, Otufu.
Yes, but then at the Mensa Palace, he was there.
I'm trying to believe a different occasion.
No, it was just around the same time.
Okay.
So you don't put your credibility on the line. I don't know to the extent to which the president himself has flown over these whole areas to appreciate what is happening. And I'm saying I have spoken to some of his, people who are closer to him, and they are worried about the situation in Kibi in particular.
What is happening there?
No, from
so what is happening there?
Okay, but
it's also had to do with Galamsey, isn't it?
Oh yes. Yes. Chebi say me my sorry order. Okay. Omu mining company, large scale mining company, and omu concession. Now then, is very complicated. Obi on the concession or was I say, yeah, all license so utimi a money legally. Ubeshano, assassin. If I say Kukumlemle Senuma, if you Kukumlemla could do 37, Kukumlemla could do airport. It will know what I said when I wore your Jumano. No, be Swiss in a tea. Or no, I said when I wore your legal mine. No, be Swiss in a tea. I was 37 also illegal mining. I was assassin, the man is one illegal mining. But to the business, and I make a teacher be the boss had a deal over channel. Even legal miners, one more, Yamamo lines to operate legally, no one's a complicit.
So, Larry,
no, in that case, okay, I'm going to go to Ashanti.
Exactly.
exactly.
The problem is indigenous native. Yeah, try assassinate and town. You see large scale mining. And no more comedy home. It almost a nyeska. Yeah, Korea the end. It's then they invade the concession. Because assassin the Jumano far away from your mind, even though it's part of your concession.
Stop it because Okasano say. Let me make a point. Okasano say, sir, engagements there, yeah, because in God in the call for illegal mining. Why are we then over just stretching the matter? And then the agency is taking the needed and appropriate action against those people. If indeed we know that, because you call a Larry, you call a cropon, was a cropon. Me usher in Obi Amanabe steer first, main MC against the fight against illegal mining. You know what? Me introduce you program you and Beijing about. Then a guy called me that Charlie. Meet me at 30,000 a man, and now fans start assassin. I'm from the site.
Our site. Our site.
In a month's time, I'll come back and I'll just. I'm an advocate against what you are doing.
The money is the issue. Or can't just over about 30,000, but now 150,000 in a month's time.
I think the corruption is the issue.
That attitude, very corrupt.
No, but you see,
the political will.
There's also another thing that we kind of overlook, and it's I can't tell you, sir, you should stop doing radio. Okay, I mean you've been into radio for God knows how long. From the regional, exactly, all the way to where you are today. Now, if tomorrow I should come and tell you, so Jai radio, what am I giving you in return? Do you understand?
Illegal mining.
Exactly.
And then options.
What are the options available? People might want to overlook that kind of situation, but it's a very, very, very critical question that everybody would have to look at and then be answering.
No, but the question too: if you tell prostitutes to stop prostitution, if you tell armed robbers, if you tell armed robbers,
wait, he'll hang himself. But I'm robbers, baby. Robbery, no. Danny pastors, me boy. Okay, they are into,
And it's a way so to form and they're going to go to a year, friend. Say,
and I don't know what happens. I don't know what happens with the prostitutes. So, Jai prostitution, and then no quack. But maybe no, he is better placed to be.
Wrap up on this gallant.
Yes, so I think, sir, what are you giving the people in return? It's all about policy. Some people have to stop their banking job. How many people have been, let off from become unemployed after the banking issue? What are they doing now? I know some are into taxi, are driving taxi. Others are into catering. Others are driving Uber. Do not so echo way. A friend saying a lot of these mining areas. Yeah. And when you talk, when you talk to some of them, say, listen, him say I deal with one guy. Exactly. I can't call you with banking. And so you need to give people something to take back. Unemployment, it's on the rise. Unemployment is on the rise. There's so much that we need to do as a people.
My suggestion is mining.
But having said that, how much money have we pumped into this fight?
Okay.
Let's quantify it. No, but and then that means that the president hasn't really put his presidency on the line, because if he had, I'm sure we would have known how much is pumped into it, and then he would have discovered, say, listen, hey,
the
government has really pumped a lot of money into this.
Exactly. Let me fly over. Let me appreciate. Listen, most of these regional regions, they have BNI, and I said today's government NIB, and then we have police officers, we have military detachments, and many other security agencies over there. Give them the specific roles. So listen, clear these guys within this amount of time and report to me. Don't go through your superiors. So sir, when you come here, Lieutenant Colonel Way is in charge. Lieutenant Colonel B is in charge. Lieutenant Colonel so and so is in charge. And if they are all reporting to you, and they know that their promotions and answer everything is hanged on that, I'm sure we will see real action. And then that gets polluted every now and then. With Ghana Water telling us that they are also pumping so much money into treating water. I'm sure there will be a complete departure from this wastage.
Okay, so I think what joining Abamenka was a Larry Dugby, Network Herald, now for the find
Herald,
Herald, right?
Yes, Herald.
Herald.
Yes, Herald.
People I'm reviewing on the Pebby and now a better friend than Gordon. Go with every blessed day. It's more edge over you. Herald,
and I won't do money. Better friend. And I won't do money.
Herald, the Democrat.
Now, what happened to the Network Herald? Where is it?
Every day, Larry Letiano. Herald. You're quite him. Oh, the new idea.
Oh, my. Galam say issue no.
Just wrap up on
me. Send American concessions. Yema kromafo. So mbe small scale mining yema e kromafo na enye. Me enfa concession ma abonten so for. No mo be nyes kana kromafo komo de on be release bi. Say e kro na media. Na ensuo no o ka che me say ensuo na me nya ensuo no mu a. Mine me protect ensuo no. Ba say me ho na me ba okro na metu galamse a. Me say ensuo na enfa me ho because me nya me sika wi a. Me ye den me de be kom me krom. Woni wo anwo krom na mbebre. 2 the royalties are buying GNO, are buying focus on large scale mining. Yeah. Royalties here free small scale miners one. And no be no chrome on be mining. Yenfa and establishing an alternative livelihood scheme for one or more go into mining in the community. A part of that royalty anchor into community development projects. Say here to me restructure small scale mining say the royalties are buying large scale. Concession in a crubias a chroma for an farmer, my farmer bonten so for. No monty I say mean to mean saying you because mini crubia me cost because me crum. May ye in a sustainable manner. Na the be free mwabano. The royalties and kase kwa buy hono. Ye the building the community. Ye the providing alternative livelihood for members of the community. They are not into mining. Say people who say mining no and the first bromo directly. The aspect of it say protecting environment any ensure no they will be willing to do things better than currently. But say me fi krom ho now ma me concession say me ko to gold ho me say ensure me say environment and farm because me 2 year me ko me ti krom ho me but the krom nya media but say me krom a na me nim say me say ensure na me nya bi num enchina I will protect the water. But say me say we mu nsuo me come krom akonu nsuo papa na me say ensure na family ho bayi. And I think that we should take a second look and review the whole process of small scale mining.
Okay,
we could get rid of all a lot of the illegalities.
We'll come back on this matter of small scale illegal mining.
Illegal.
But Larry, I shall say with you on this matter of merging of ministries and the reshuffle.
Yeah,
we are there buying we near the abonache that a lot of the ministries no shame pa ideally think ya kabum. Ebi abakum yenu mi ensebina I one ministry, and then ebi nimu susu say. Players no more STR first no more mine e bia bre e binum so o hwa mo modern born tosin but as we speak sa kasa bebrebe ni adwenkyere bebrebe de aba no still it's not really getting that results a reasonable percentage of Ghanaians. What could be the challenge? Is it that the president continues to be satisfied with what the team that he's playing with and Ghana for they are overly trying to now dictate for the president, or the status quo is that necessary no measure because my team ministry be what's happening?
Thank you, but let me say something with respect to Elvis Diano. Most often the China Nina or freeway, let's say, is a Guangzhou and
maybe a free baby or China.
Okakosha way, baby to say,
for honum
on him ho.
Exactly.
Somebody took the guy there.
Somebody with a possession.
Sure.
Now when
somebody took him there. No, at least a Ghanaian took him there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sure. Yes, sir. But that's the point. We can, go into that debate later. Let's come back to, shall my major reshuffle, sacking.
Yeah.
I used to think, President Dika. You understand? And so, and Kadienu could just come in different forms. I mean, there's a man who started his presidential with Jenny somewhere in 1996. So, and he's made friends. Okay. people have invested into his presidency, and so he's indebted to them. He has a very large family. He's indebted to them as well. I mean, the recent argument around the sacking of Ken Oforiatta, whether he should go and answer he shouldn't go and so on. I mean, some of the NPP MPs came to say, do you know something? They were told, Ken, Edi Nisika, Edi Bua, the presidential ambition, do you understand? Do you get it?
But is that not legitimate?
Oh no, we are not.
No, from maybe from the angle you are looking at it.
Yeah. Oh no, people, somebody who invest in your way, in your ambition, as in your talent.
But along the line, so on one
exactly. But you see,
it depends on the angle you are coming.
Yes, but you know, Gordon, let me answer that. It's a very legitimate thing. However, after first term, when the man had so much access, second term, I mean, 2 years, another 3 years, around the line, you just get the guy. Oh, listen, Ken, I mean, we need to leave a legacy now. The concerns are becoming way too much. Let somebody else come in there. Now, no somebody play any role, now, and say, and then, everyone say, do you understand? When you do it like that, it means you are listening to your party, and aside that, you are listening to Ghanaians. But if it's like, oh, listen, clear off. When he was pumping his money into this thing, where were you? It connotes a certain thing. It connotes, listen, there is no other, nobody else can do this job better than him. Do you get it? I also used to feel that the president is so generous. And I've heard those comments, say, listen, oh, Nana, if the man, you approach him and tell him, say, oh, Nana, I need this, I need that, he will give you. And so he probably is in a way, his hands are tied by that generosity, such that he can't look some of them in the face and sack them.
At the expense of your party.
Well, that is what it is.
At the expense of Ghana.
That is what it is. That is what it is. So we have an agric minister who has reduced the whole administration of that ministry to the cost of plantain, the availability of plantain. Bodier, send a bodier, and so the list of the
because we're complaining.
Yes, so
bodier,
it's also bodier. So the focus of that ministry is about availability of plantain. And it cost
way beyond that.
Yeah, it goes beyond that. It goes beyond that. And in any case, talking about merger, why are we having to do with aquaculture, Ministry of Aquaculture, which has to do with fish, and then we still have food and agriculture as a ministry? Maybe it's about time to save costs, to merge the two. Put an officer and as a deputy minister in charge of aquaculture, and that could just be run very well. Do you get it? So, I mean, but having a minister who only thinks about Baudier and then the list of things, listen, we are coming to sell plantain in front of the ministry. And then, who tracks, not tracks, bar, and they are all bringing away Baudier. Now, me talk Baudier now, I mean, what is the cost of fish? Akumadan there.
Akumadan tomatoes.
No,
Akumadan tomato.
How about tomato?
Akumadan tomato.
How about fish?
Yeah.
Pepper, onions, and it goes on and on and on and on and on. So you don't. I mean, the minister has completely lost touch of what he's supposed to do. But in there is also his presidential ambition. So maybe move him away so that he could focus on the presidential ambition and get somebody who can come and run that ministry for you for the sake of your legacy.
To suggest that flag bearer aspirants we have to change them. Is that the case?
That is where I'm going towards.
Oh,
that obviously they are detracted. Is it detracted or distracted?
Samu.
They are distracted by their ambition. I mean, are you? I mean.
Say me, working hard to demonstrate to delegates.
How many you have the man? So he's supposed to be campaigning And he's supposed to be running a ministerial responsibility. I mean, taking care of this, monitoring this project, evaluating it, giving a report. Maybe I touch man now the now the show. But the man, when he's supposed to be going through files, he's busy talking to a party delegate. Nankwanduri, Charlie, I hear say you know one vote for me. What is happening? His focus is on that. And now I see your party here wafaka. He's gone. Meanwhile, then the ministerial it's hanging.
So there should be a reshuffle now.
There should be. I mean, I'm sure President Kufuor did this when somewhere 2006 thereabout, where all of them, including Akufo-Addo, was cleared. Alan Chamantin, all of them, Damboche and all those guys. Exactly. Go and focus on your presidential ambition. I think even the brother,
Yeah.
Yes.
Akufo.
Yes. So go and focus on that and bring in new guys who can run the thing better. Because at the end of the day, whichever way you look at it, people are suffering. People are suffering. People are suffering. Just clear them and then get new guys on board. Unless, of course, you are afraid. If you are not afraid and you are concerned about what becomes of you after your presidency, you need to be worried. I always say, listen, as a president, you have a 4-year mandate. When you perform well, they will renew it. If not, they will kick you out. But until every morning, now utie Adum TV. And sorry, you are watching Bedroom. Now on mine. They be na watching with power or kasa and corruption. One there, security. You feel this. You feel
education, health.
You get it. I mean, how painful could it be? So you tune into Joy. That is it. City is there. Radio Gold is there. I mean, you name it.
Backyard or manifest.
I mean, listen. They are on your tail every day. Adriani Crown to Mindy, you've lost appetite. Mm-hmm. It is that painful. So what legacy does he want to leave behind? How does he want to be remembered? Mm-hmm. The next 2 years, he would want to just do something about, all this. But I mean, I'm hearing reports that he would want to merge some of them. Water and sanitation will go. Sanitation will go back to local government, and then water will go back to Ministry of Works and Housing and all that. I've heard that report, but there again also what you hear is some of the ministries that feels they are going to be merged. Budget is being blown. All manner of contracts are being awarded here and there to people that who are of questionable characters and so on. Maybe we would want to look at that also critically. If the president has to do it, he should do it now. The rumors are becoming too much.
Before 31st.
Before the
31st.
And also with what
6 major ministries.
Yes.
Ministers.
Why would you have to wait until I mention?
Ebibuashi.
Okay. Nyawani.
Asa omomodin bono eniso kakra.
Okay.
But still no. Baako beko sector baako ebedi hu nkomo.
Baako beko na baako so akọ
Na yedi baako nso yakasa hu bebrebe no akọ presidency in charge of
Now in charge of anyway that's
topic when a trauma. When I can see and discuss. Clearly, President na actually say he doesn't believe in that philosophy of reshuffle.
He doesn't believe.
Yes.
But
you see,
or the positives in here, or did he say unbelievable in this issue about?
But maybe I may tell you to the extent say Obi closer to the president. The book I say. Obi closer to the president book I say in the democracy, especially Ghana there no kwampo President Kufuor and the day you buy a friend is a reshuffle buy and if you United Kingdom go put what then I'm saying no. Margaret Thatcher when your my yes and my nyina. Look. No crepa wo mu asem no for me and they say.
Yeah.
Omampanyini overly generous person.
Okay.
Even in Namamu.
No, not normal life, private life. No may a president or a legal practitioner or any say will bear flag bearer near the Adina. In terms of Sikaye Krempono, Ubien me say, then a Kufwad, no a generous person. Then I will walk or more called walker were generous. Sad year no abba bedroom Namamu. Ama why overly dangerous, overly generous, and it is dangerous to his presidency. Oman, me say a year 2022 year under review ni year you know. And he said, "Beka kofa bengune that no me can straight, but it pang say, Oman penny aye overly generous. Ama aye dangerous to his own presidency, a danger,
and to his legacy, Share. There's a difference between deliverables, no, okay? Deliverables or mampenya kufuado na bang aye. Me timaka say me probia na ye debate. No president. Kwame Nkrumah de me ma to no ti minim de me kenkan
and
makenkan. Enti ya me pese de be ko ho no mo. But 92 de ba ye nyina ti mu aye enjoy san from maybe sin and na die. President bi na wa bakana. What deliver a Niama a chairperson Kufuado?
Can you give us
delivery?
Yes.
Can you give us specifics?
Who? Opa one Opa Yambo Chopa Yambo Chembra.
It's a continuation.
Oh, Yamia much Opa Larry Elvis maybe.
Maybe you can find a fact of yes. Hospitals. Papa, we don't try.
Yes. Mama Penya Kufuado, but I said deliverables no president and the bet to me a match no good for boot was animal. But there's a difference between deliverables and the governance. And then maybe we hold no one ya. And Mark Wamamu and CP.
It's born out of generosity, overly generous.
Overly generous.
But that's the prescription. How they are minded.
And American, that's how they need a deal Mampaninia. Now Mampani, look. Messy picture be able to make us.
You don't want to focus on a car, Odi.
I
mean, how heavily indebted he
no,
is to people.
You can't indebtedness, sir. It's not in Yisikasem.
Or it could also be about money.
But now, okay, one what the car. So we talk about with
you see, it could also be about money.
But for me, you want to make focus on.
No, or the can car because
when the kind, I said one the kind.
No, but
no crisis is no person or children.
That's not person or children. But when the guys want the can.
I think man, yes.
What
we see Chino, pardon because that's a good Chino.
Baby, don't pardon him. What to cheap papa. That's what can be a deliberate. What you say?
I've heard Matthias say on the can car. It's in one who mobile. That's what they be like this one.
No, but the MPs came out and
said. But the truth also is that until we change the funding structure of our politics, there are certain key people both in MPP and NDC. They, for lack of a better word, they are untouchables when the administration is in power.
Man, my make us a bit. Meaning police officer bia. Me no kasa sisi asem na akoko TV timi aka. What the prison wants a woman, okay? Or police officer no dem sisi. Okohu enubone se wonchi nipa kro. Wentima nchi nipa kro no. Ade to wanchi nipa kro na se nipa kro na ahwe no school. Esa de manya na ede ko police service mu. It was the ho ne be friend say enkofo bi di nubone hu dwa. Eti mo nkwache wo mo. Okoya na ye wono a. Nipa kro odhwe no school. Share secondary school and Nico police service. Washaneda. Why you indebted to the person in perpetuity? When to me, Auntie Nipacro.
That say it's not good.
Deputy Mitchell say, and you could the Mitchell say, we are indebted to people. And to say, be our better quote for say, and to the beer, would teach a need and to be say, very heavy
power songs. I'm
telling you,
by your job, professional job should tell you that
to me,
important.
A babu sumi see as some necessary so face, you know, and you're quite no. Menuka say what dance on prison. Menuka say I mean money.
Oh no, I mean once the president
no, you feel my mate with the actual.
No, man, once the president
the action is I don't want cheap papa no.
Yes.
I don't want cheap papa no.
What is
that no dem?
No, but why
no.
I don't know police administration will punish because of that.
That police administration, me say court.
Yeah, illegal.
The court found him guilty.
what?
Me we am body natural. Wo dey relax. Nya say bia dey kana bontin. Okay? Nya say bia dey kana bontin. President Kufuor time 2007 June. And nipa 8 nipa nwotwe. Stalwarts of MPP June 2007. I don't want President Kufuor say we use phrase because say they have picked Omo pick it too early.
Too early, yeah.
The emotion coffee no.
But near no June 2007.
Okay.
And to say share in the year, I can June 2007. Me can say because next election is 2024.
Yeah.
And I can say June June 2023 na be pick early. But the question is, having these people overly picked years months ago, Omo pick it that.
Yes.
Omo picky.
Oh yes.
All the potentials, no.
Omo pikama just say appropriate form. Ya no wo ho. Oh, me say year 2022 year under review. Etien katakata say so man na me ni krom ha wo.
Okay.
Na o kind na me so keta let me just come. Me no fie.
Okay.
No ko hwe ni mame.
Ko hwe mame kwanti bi ho.
Ofani ni agro.
Yes. Me ko shanti bi kakra wo kan so let me just tibi ka me rufie mpo na me say tibi meta me ka ye kataso mu aso kata de maso. The president has been overly generous.
The reshuffle
and when you careful it may go against wonwa ne name legacy papa bi ese ko timija o man me ka say we a can Friday bi aka meka hwe reshuffle. But just for single reasons. Let people know, say, they are not 10 gods wherever they are. You are the one in charge. Just let them have that feeling. But the same for are you too comfortable? Baby, energy to the beyond. A dream be home medicine was within 2 years. No, you are quite within 2 years. What fed what bread? Bebre we join office of occupy bebre me mo na me ko bo ho no mo busa for me hwe me wa me bo janka we de beji
oh say me
na me ko obi bo me nua dia me say
you see no the point is that
you just have to open
these conversations you know yeah idea so I say maybe the president will be saying okay I heard you young guys talking nicely about reshuffle why na me
menya do so man panya me that rare opportunity na me body be brachre
health in kwana
me say o man that opportunity na
agree in kwana
me body na kire no
education kwana
what you say
I say o man face to face o
man panya me that opportunity
na
me so man that opportunity na metima body ni bi akire no me say reshuffle
by the powers vested in me as a potential flag bearer of any of the political parties a future president
you are not the president
a future president
you are not today's president
oh man che mama kasi bi so mini umma government individual be appointment so see the DC MC CEO minister and na government functionary bi ko nya e hye da nya kese bi krompo a eye dan na busuafo ba ko mienu bi a trickle down e wo mo so kase beboa
no correct
eye dan busuafo ba ko mienu bi a trickle down wo mo so say wo change nipa 5 okay, ucheji ni pa for so munsu nko tenafi. Na different 5 people so mra a different families. And I also do my back. Omonso bibi be trickle down. E wo monso ebusuafo ba ko mienu bi so. Through that you are empowering everybody. And yet not resource na we redistribute to. But we are stagnating.
Ijina fako.
It's about bon. Stagnate ye nti no. Amam wo mkwa na kasa party for no kwa ko. Omo party for no po abufu. Kasa beboa. I am telling you the fact. Party for who be brand who mo bufu. MPs ni be bre who ministers ni bi kwa who mo bufu. E fact America no. O ma pani mon kwa ye exams. And you say asuma simpe and obeta minister for this. Asuma simpe obeta DC. Asuma simpe DC for be bre ba o meto man pani abroi. Yeah. Enye omampanyi na Ghana for penasemu a ekasemu to MPP 2020 elections. Now you maintain more than half of this same DCs. A lot of them are lazy and incompetent. A lot of them. A lot. No one maintain one. Look, share me who rigorous process be since 1992 Abagana say ye ko select MDC sir. Such rigorous process region for new interview remunye interview omunye say ye wia na ekoti dambocho committee no mahwehwem very rigorous and I was so happy say hey we mo de utumi say ba o ma be ba no ba bebrebe baller bebrebe bontino baller goods and services. I'm telling you that's the fact. And so any so and you see equity man penny
any particular example
equity the fortunes of the party, and that is where his worry should be. Share o man penny me hu na no yembo heads or tail o man penny be history. 2008 elections MPP lusu aba na o man penny na flag bearer. Omulusu elections and come course so abonting MPP for bebre dem omuka mu bebre no omu disobobo man panyina da George Kunkofo kasa beboa
wa moa
omu se wa moa meboa bebre so man panyina da George Kunkofo amwa because one pekufo ado asem ebi say Kunkofo ado so the campaign no wa involve man panyin enti ono so wo responsibility kakres or no so far but we show mumpa de na kwakwa be 70 for John Kofo 30 for Nanado no much afa eti na why flag bearer for ruling government ruling party or muko opposition ene akwa round asaba then candidate Kufuado president Kufuado now what is going to be his legacy? Obetimi ahwe ama party no atra abamu biemu ana se party no ko opposition na asembe na MPP for beka for mampanya Kufuado
oya de
so mo ko opposition no
se no on reshuffle
ya no tab so mi ho mampanya no emogbo no elunti no the principles bia wo bia wo the life bu bia no wo hwe ni ye kaka no make compromises.
Now my head out for hell dying.
Said they. Hell like Sunday. Omko break.
Over about first January whatever.
Sir, after so force ba bachi. To be there. Me reshuffle ade no. Se be basa emba. Me a long overdue.
Okay.
A long overdue.
I see.
As to merging of some of
ministries
no. O man panyi bia echichemu a. Wo reasons. No, I can reasons be but don't forget, he said the moment I bet ministry muno. I find na director way, director 1, director 2, chief director say, so many be honomo. I identify say a Greek ministry. I did be a under a Greek. Yen find Sahona yen strengthen those departments. No, I don't yen to me. Na ya no so se atiwe mu atiwe fa ni atiwe afa ni atiwe afa ye behwe be wie no kra no still adwuma no aka se ye no kra no na won se dan hu ne sa se ye tim ena ke hu se yes ye tiwe mu de chale ade na shoot ko soro pa se dia ni ye behwe but then obi bu say ye ti hu tetimi shoot ko so no ana se nipa ko no ye head of that unity ena ye ya.
Okay, God my man, that's Asempa 94.7 Ekosiisen and Augusta Utin the year and a review and then maybe a CCCC one say ahanum privileged journalist Yera Larry Dugbe and Afira Evans Dako and Gordon Asaribe Diako and the Twitching Como I want to say no see pepe we are continuing till I feel the baby we are crying tia sha see and there just here because to aswitchna am a community me akokama dia mai Elvis on the Larry aka on the Gordon aka it means that send a let me a push no kakra na or the sachreba no kaka ministries ni be boma. A lot of Ghanaians, if I'm correct by their submissions, are very happy.
Very, very happy.
Are you for reshuffle?
Obviously, I'm for reshuffle because also say Oman know a serious economic crisis. Oman Penyankasa agiatum and publicly on about 2 or 3 different major addresses. On agiatum say Oman no ewo crisis mo pa nti ahokyere aba wagye atom na yesi ahokyere na aba no ese ye nyina yenye den yenye sacrifices se ne oman no betime fi ahokyere no Ghana for ho kyere wo mo te Ghana for oni nipa bebre din komo a asem o mebisa no se ye ho kyere yen omampanyin se ye nyina ye mmoa yesu ye bisa de ba ko edito omampanyin nim no se aban no onte so ade no no de onte so. That is the question a lot of people are asking. Because almost say na we see ye nyina nim se ahokyere aba we see ye Ghana for no we should have patience with you. You should give it time. Ye ntina ho kyere no. Yeso de agi to mu say anka also ti aban no so a ebeboa. It's a major call even within the NPP as a party anka sa no. Nipa bebre oni omo kasa omo say emre we die aban to me ti appointees no so a eye. And the majority say omampanyin kasa is in his interest say in this economic crisis no for say amount for ebetie the all kan wa sopem na ombe boa oman Ghana mana atumi efri sa ho kire we mu a one request a Ghana for do na e kan say esa ban eti appointees no so enti me de me gidi pa say ade bi o ye pa na etumi e massive pa amount for bon se mo man amount for boji ni so papa enti ade a ono ankasa na so form omampanyin ni na pamfo no omu tie de Ghana for omu ni pass Ghana for say omo pe say omampanyin tie aban no so enti me dey reshuffle no ebebo omampanyin ankasa and media maka na makada say wona omo appointees e wo Kufu Abem no more say before years Akufo Abem say me Akufo Addo second term me appointee obia because NPP as a party no soon the last elections omampanyin nipa over 6.7 million and to Abama NPP man be di ade in the last elections na sa nipa bebrebe we mu no open nipa 100,000 omo ye prepared omo ye qualified so betumi serve your problem we benya enti adena ebi mu de omo di ade from President Kufu Abem once omo di ade 4 years e wo Abem na second term no still omo di ade enti me de obi samia anka obi a wade ade Kufu Abem na we say the 4 years Kufu Abem de anka reshuffle we de anka omo nkofie.
That's what you think.
That is my mind.
Okay, so
media oyan sanka here.
Yeah, that's CP. The year and the review. Makacho say ne beto asochina. Ma main stand say with a year Gordon Asaribediako. This time we are dealing with the judiciary. Na yashe the ups and down. A lot of amount for to bo bebre ko park no so in relation to omojuma omoye any one more dimbo. Dissenting opinions, but Bribia than judiciary is stronger. It builds a stronger people and country. If there's that belief now, could do so now. You look at him say, Nipa issues, and let's assess the judiciary. 2022 under review, the judicial sector. Gordon, what spectacle ben watch out they show?
I think it's a Nipa to the beer, ye judge. Judiciary in the certain way are very, very unfair. We be the Nasabo quarter. We expect to say, Eka will be deep. But a man in your wood, now, judicial assembly be ya assembly be drew, say, National Security Minister, Urakandapa. Esia woman now. Waka sembi me kasa me I disagree with him. I disagree with the position no vehemently because judicial court yas baby a attention in yebun wo so what do wasemba 2,000 times na se wasem no eni nyina so says yebu ema wo na se kasa what defo on 2,000 times on 2,000 occasions you must be pronounced guilty regardless of who coffee so besu because what ba court so wasemuni oba and ye share the truth and in your way no you have no case there's no consideration for your emotions where they or backwater or teddy for it in Nadia, young consider Kakangas need what dibim. Where's an buntentia? At the judicial need Sana so moyano. Na Obi Ebeka judiciary once more. Won't take a question from newly elected National Chairman of NDC. Ora Jones they say doing kitia. Obiantie Nasama wakai just before NDC call or more conference and as a congress no. Asema wakafa judicial na so mo ankasa NDC as a group. Asema mo dey call court. Was see even lawyer Chachuchi Kata. Omode evidence so called no question in circle share was even the ultimate representative woman. Lawyer Chachuchi Kata of all people. Say one to represent NDC. Ewo court. Because evidence on the court to no. Enya papa. By a year na semben ye tell NDC court no. Asemben ye beten wabonti. After mu court to ye and rather unfortunately say even former president Mahama Krompo name calling. Say or from was a unanimous 9 as I say.
7.
Unanimous 7. For me, it was too low for him to have done that. Unanimous 7. Why must you tag them? Why must you give them that tag? A man go from fan frame unanimous 7. What the negrity woman? Enti affair I said doing ketia because as what one timo no say me I said doing ketia me the min chantro. Enti me say evidence because say ni eni bibia ye koto aba 16 regions was a 5 per mutimi quality now to quality 5 per that went to quality. How do you go to court? Untimi court. Yet they went to court after based on sane maninti and na omaka nsem bebre afa judiciary no ho edi omatem adenigrate I describe one all man of words are enye. Etimidie yenye very careful. Yeni baby yako. Utimi no bi nya sanga sa mediko Hague. Uno bi nya so wo mu a court na de beko. Na say when parliamentary MP bay Toffee e friend simple. And this MP na say de ko. Western region no.
Mame no.
Fantana. Fantana mame. Me baby na Fantana mame asem na kwa kodru no. Metima ka to say no dem say dem mame no be lose ni seat. Opa akwaje record na hwe. Say asa menya lawyer and a menya judge. But they na me common sense chairman the making kind dey. Na there's no way mame no ebetima win this case no. E wo court. But na say you know by ruling the buy no. Court to say mame no should maintain a position as member of parliament. Me adna me say be ka as a bonifa judiciary no. NDC no mo kan no omo ka say mame no go tenafi. We don't not happy. Didn't they jubilate? We saw it all over on social media. They were jubilating. And then my many trap pictures back and front. Nice.
Picture.
Nice pictures. No up to FFA. Pictures.
That's it. Yeah.
Daniel who said, come on. And you're gonna judiciary. And you're the piano be quiet and be quiet. And you're the beer. And I book up so for a release as them. It's who can't for judiciary one. Made the make best remika we kakra na busa wo se dachi bi no se koma wa wo be ka sen hwe GBC for wo ayi bi wo ho 2013 August yeah judgment and by Supreme Court judgment by Justice Atuguba etani dwem wo ka say well this is our judgment or say this is our ruling yeah o kenkan wieye wo so wieye ko buan pa ante asem na se ekofo ko kenkan in fact Omo Supreme Court for catch almost all my yes I mistake. They had to come back again. Omo ye GBC for your news item be. That time not President Mahama was at a defeater.
Misata.
Ora Misata and the Vice President also started defeater. At ye office of the President train shad ye nibi. About money ye be a minute. And now Vice President Edif telephone call Mampanyi ho and then in a media discussion Parko said Misata catch a gun in UVS in say the losing candidate Ekufuado Afro man penyin John Mahama a congratulating wanga say what dinkunim yanko ama ye nyina ehwe bi ye tie bi am obi aboy nyina abaso busa wo ho NDC a court Supreme Court ebesinde o man penyin dada John Mahama watimi Alfred Nanado as president say congratulations anya de bia de be kwa ama what's the more that judiciary trust them ombedi ama what's the most nye da trust them omuni ma o reviewer na o review woni reviewer no matenase sanity wi asete democracy is very expensive
judiciary
judiciary no omukuta a very important position ewo oman BM onim say onom ye Christopher Bibi atemu judgment atemu ni say obi betimi aka kire say ade a wo ye wodi for na wodi for te asutwe wo hu no enie ye Christopher say oyi nyankopon free mu a judges enetumi eyeden e determine say de a wo ye no wodi for ntina asutwe ni the judges no to me a crowd no to me be a emu odu pa because a judge na betumi abu kumfo na yakukun enti to me na crowd no enye to me ketwa enti wo de saa to me ni yedwuma o man ni nyina ni gina ho say mo de saa to me no be yedwuma obi a ani beji na judiciary ankasa o Ghana no kwani nyame nim say omo challenges bebre na some of those challenges ama Ghana fo bi mu senia omukọ court na asemu ni senia yedi asemu no sometimes senia unnecessary and long adjournment any nyamene ama nipa bebre wo complaints say na court system no entity won yie enti na ama nipa bebre no bi so omo about my impression about the court we be catch us me the court the end dey because me kwa koboka ade so enfie mienu enfie nan na ye ndi wie na asem no still da ho na wo kọ na wo basa because asem ba na nipa e di court ope say atemu no enche too much sa na wenya that judgment a human is nipa na ejuma won tinu ye ntumi ka say judges ni na ye perfect and they can say so ye boa senior and some true juma na juma bia na every human institution no there are bad nuts no judiciary so no kwanya me bad nuts wom but we shouldn't use that example of bad nuts yen fa bastardizing the entire institution say institution as a judiciary no enye me personally me obi a me pay that kind of situation yet bastardize public institutions that be so be a then single the person out say we judge we are there men now ni naka now what can they obeka now dey him say asem ba ko bi wasem na wo kan but e kroma na say we are quick to generalize na ya kan mu nyina abom as if so mu nyina anya den enye ne papa enti abema some impression be about the judiciary as if say baby awokwa untumi nya justice enti me there me who say number one see aya ebimu ema examples obi ko ya body ye de natum obi ye sika kese when you be or defending no kwade nya me nim say judge no oti ho no mu no enyo no say o defend wo court e say o ti as here judge no ono ti ho na prosecutor de na asem aba na the defense lawyer obi also twitwa ju so e be kaka say de be dia prosecutor ne ka no ono ne nyaade no mu atwe and so go you body o mi krum na e de wo court na wo ni sika nti want to me amfa lawyer man and twitwa njiwa said the prosecutor and about to establish the ampa na we body na say na mra na hye no obehwe mra no so their sentence and nkyere say judge no nya judge papa obi asika bum no akofa lawyers and one bin no mama back court no money prosecutors ni dey fisu no omotumi atwitwa agi nipa na eno so nkyere say judge no enye na dwuma yi most of times no nipa bebre adwintan koso say lawyer na wafa no has a role in your case enti yebeka go na judge we obi you appointed na tum 10 years obi ya sika do say onko dem 2 years emra na judges die adwuma enti she da ho sentence is how they will be back to Mubiano. Ya tro nipa ya boni we ya. Obet me don't to 10 years. Now so say the lawyer to me make argument A B C D to me to try the no kwan maybe about me ate judgment to the abasi. And the majority say and commodity nipa bebre e ni sa nim de na nti ase say judges ni bebre wo say make a human decision to make us omu nyina anye. But say ebi nye wo na uka omu nyina bom na o bastardize omu nyina so a emwa. And me person am for ti ase say judiciary they are not saints. Omu nye esro abofo. Nti ebi wo mu a enye. So obi ya de na enya. Mama ye single sa ni pan out na yenka. Na Supreme Court case ni say na God in kind. Nukra nyame anim ni. Enye this Supreme Court judges nkwa na attack him. That may be court 2013. After the ruling. And for the brain people for no taking on the judges. Just a tuguba man for all kinds of allegations against him. It is a politicization of issues because me party the Assembly Court no. It should be a lesson to all of us. And kwa na one attack Supreme Court judge. First election petition. Google says you can read some nasty things for some of the judges. Reading nasty things for the president of the panel Judge Satuguba simply because I bet na say anko MPP for we. And the idea be say you politicians who krom hanom no. The way as some the Assembly Court na anko say no mo pena no omon mpanyimfo ni bi ene omo supporters etumi attack judges no very bad and am mpanyimfo bi wo ho a so won say udu level bi wo amemu mu a say na wo kasa tie no ade bi a ss entina their god the car say asemo aseni kete abeka no uti now reflecting. There are very good lawyers in this country. There are very good people to the way oyobia very obia it is a penny pa na ohwe na ma bi mu kan ye because of the Supreme Court ruling na ebae say NDC for kwaya 670 omu kwaya so omu eluzo tell omu attacking the Supreme Court judges no. It was really unfair with the benefit of hindsight. And then I said who say their claim of even going to court no, they didn't even have their own independently collated data. The question is the court no mu koye na omo ma for nyina nya rehye say omo wasem papa bi ka no ene ya no wo no abeka no kre no wo na wo di judges atem wo okeka nsem edi fin gu wo ho no utena se na wo bisa wo say entini ameka ni nyina no ene no kre na abede edi no. What do I make of my life? Some people no, I was expecting some very big people in this society so render an apology to the Supreme Court of Ghana based on what I said in Ketiaka. But up to now, some of the people, respected people, were attacking Supreme Court. Up to and nobody has issued an apology to the Supreme Court there who were misled by that election petition.
Nisi Pharmacy from 020-83055676. It is on the cough from plus anafi Lumatron and so just cough from the day and it's a Obawa pa and only account for Edema Lumatron and say your favorite feeling no a bit in the precopedia or tita ya and then malaria and so dunya a Lumatron and so deba na ODCC dependent Nisi Pharma one sale from 020-83055676 one be boa masa kwanya win and how be etimefrio Nova Plaster so say per plaster boards o de ebo fie o de dijuma o fie na o de project bia na we one unique opportunity Nova Plaster to betimi enya and which is no the fa plaster ceiling system bia no one of last stocks one imported from Europe and other areas water resistance abetim de dijuma one is supply cement boards acoustic ceilings POP cement corner molds 3D PVC wall panels galvanized profiles and fixing assets so one will be so I wanted to frame contractor for a few random architects in sorry and wholesale for to say one was special offer but I now no be a year juma one acquire at Chimota new overhead opposite Kantanka showroom and a community 25 junction I will doing quite so
Asempa FM
Obetima from 050-55-98406 and 0266805827 na watimini wona din kita ho. The fire insurance onso kwade my life insurance company koso catch say and we are so binim china sem de bribia da no boaboa ho sie and it one susu say bribia do ho about my life insurance company limited no na ye ma an offer up to 15,500 Ghana cedi be cover plus critical illness and afi okwa ayaresa bia kra no e bia na ekoji wato ho no mchene de almost so open so nyina na say just dial *165# T *165# MTN so now if you follow prompt no now if you register and offer one customer service now 0242 439999 0242 439999 senye my way so jitum say there's no way eti one my life insurance company enkodi jume bia oni dino na mo ni pedua na mo wankasa ebra owo ahohihiem health organic products so the healthy man capsules healthy lady capsules healthy GE and have a healthy lax abedwaso odi woni chere pharmacy and chemical and herbal shop biana health organic products here healthy organic products on the abedwaso no obenya bi na wato healthy man capsules se be majina brane healthy lady capsules ACC maho na ma wono apomde ho sem so atimi adi mu awie peyo healthy GH ne so no enemu yade titiu e free ho prekope ana afi yenu ama no so no ana se mema no so oko Jonsa na what is etwu yie pa healthy GH ne be ye free edi ama healthy lax ne so no eboa mane amama ni kokwa ene sisiare edi unya no etime yisa how na edi free onum oko pharmacy be a chemical and as a herbal shop be a 0594422921 and 0206391954 now if you want to one Eddie Inkita home Franco Bronya Achede no eguso and they one shall see on the 19th of December one baby a year 31st of December 2022 etimesel the old 12 Franco Trading Enterprise obiano unya achede sonko o tonyo maybe to say iPhone, Samsung, Nokia, smart TVs ranging from 32 inches copim 55 inches, tabletop fridges, Franco air conditioning free 1.5 horsepower copim 2.5 and in your market na no 12 Franco unya achede sonko kai hunu say Franco enyadia ono edi number bia ato baby ase free nemum baby abetimi no din kita won yesa number we 0245 31 69 69 0245 31 69 69 and 0560 684 147 and 050 1525 698 now Franco Trading Enterprise still phone papa fee ono won etimi edi eye inkita Larry our judiciary again abekachre on this under review.
I just feel I think there's more we can do for this country as people holding government appointment, what you say, state appointment. Now, as president, you have your work is cut out, but then you are also the man who is responsible for appointment. Okay. Now, I mean, what are you expecting from your appointees? And by your appointees includes with the judiciary. These are not people who are, let's say, outside the everyday events as far as the country is concerned. One him say, if we Mr. B ayadea enye, and you need to punish Mr. B to, as an example, to deter others from committing the same crime, you have to do it. You have to do it. And in doing so, you should also be aware that your action is subject to a review. If you're a high court judge, Court of Appeal is there. If you are Court of Appeal judges, Supreme Court is also monitoring your ways and then your affairs. So you need to make sure that no matter who appoints you, you should be smart enough to know, say, listen, at the end of the day, even when the person leaves office and then you also leave, your records are going to be there for people to analyze and criticize if there is a need for criticism. I don't see where Gordon was going with this bit about election petition. Election petition happened how many years ago? Daechi. I'm sure, sir, I said Unketia, NDC election and all that. That is what brought it. I have my own views as to what Asiedu Nketia said on that tape and how damaging that is as far as NDC communication is concerned. Okay. FM. Because NDC has maintained a certain narrative. If now you are having to now put something out there in the public domain, that is going to be weighed against what the narrative has been all this while. And then the narrative as far as NDC was concerned was that, listen, election no win.
Nobody crossed the 50 plus.
Exactly. We are election
Electoral Commission help
MPP to do this and so on, and it went on and on and on and on and on and on. I mean, law students were worried. Let me be blunt with you as to how by the unanimous decisions that were coming. I mean, it was like even twins didn't have their own minds. I mean, people also talked about. The judges, they were of a certain way, they were of a certain criteria by way of appointment and so on, and people talked about that. Also, and by that I'm saying that people also say, okay, some of them were appointed mainly by President Akufo-Addo. Do you get it? And then a few who were in there were appointed by President Kufuor, and such that, I mean, was Justice Doche part of it? No,
he wasn't part.
Yeah, he didn't sit on this. And
Justice Apa was appointed by President Mahama.
By President Mahama.
But one no question na Obuse said doing question and more than
but
Justice Apa was appointed by John Mahama.
Making a point.
Yes, and so it doesn't matter who appointed who.
No, I'm saying, but Gordon, I'm saying, listen, people made comments about
those
that.
Commentaries, yeah.
Those commentaries, and that the unanimity, is that correct?
Yeah.
Of, I mean, their rulings
7-0.
70. I mean, gave a certain way, why you don't have any divergent views as far as this is concerned? At least even if it's 1-6.
Law is law.
No.
The law is law.
No, you see, law.
Yeah. From a different angle, they say, hey, depends on
law is not, your friend saying, it's not a preserve of one particular individual. And I said that exactly. I mean, you could have your own thinking as to how it should go. I mean, the realist, the positivist, and then other schools of thought as to the interpretation of whatever it is, and so on. So, I mean, let's leave all that argument. But
so they need to up their
I'm
game.
saying that, sir, listen, I said Nketia really changed the NDC narrative as far as Jane Mensah is concerned, and as far as the election 2020 was also concerned. I am also of the view, say, listen, what really didn't help the issue was Jane Mensah's refusal to step into the box to respond to questions. So you might want to say, sir, NDC took
advantage of that.
No, not that. Okay, they took advantage of that, but also said they took some figures into misinterpreted certain figures, and then went to court based on that. The argument is that, listen, we didn't go to court with figures, but then we went on what the EC said. Exactly, and because then they had to change figures, change this, okay, and then they are saying, listen, come here and then respond to our questions. Had the EC gone into the box and responded, I'm sure maybe whatever NDC went to do in that court would have further been exposed by what Asiedu Nketia is saying today. So whether Asiedu Nketia is not changing the NDC narrative, Jameson's way actions, I mean, aided by the Supreme Court, didn't help anything.
Okay, Yakoba, Ebefa no sia kasia no sia bana broma will wrap up na catch all is the year under review into Yakoba this year.